Okay, well, I made a bit of a screw up, and you may notice these have changed. That's okay. Basically, I was playing by the wrong rules, which is that I didn't notice the add a face-up guild tile to the board without leaving a gap. That seems to be just one. The rules aren't absolutely specific about it, but when you read them, it seems pretty clear it's just one. And I was having people playing out several. So let's take a look at how this game is going to work, starting with the red player's turn. So the first thing they get as an option is to pay to draw cards. They look at their cards and say, I got this little red target, I got this green thing. I can make these work, I think, in the next turn. Let's make sure, but by looking at what's going to be available here, but I can make, I think, the green one at least work. And what I've got here is I've got the green and the world. All I need is a coin. And then once I get the coin, well, maybe I'll need another one of these. These look useful. Alright, so I'm going to pick this up for $1. It just costs $1 to lay down. I'm going to keep my cards, and I'm going to pick this up, and I'm going to shoot this out here, away from everyone else. Hey, why don't I really make it hard for other people to use it? What the heck? That's my tile. I picked it. Okay, so I think I'm in good shape there. I don't want to play a card, but I do get my 2 free placements that I want to put down. And I'm going to throw them down here and here. I could put it down on the world here. That fits my card. And but I'm holding off on this card until next turn. I want to play it next time. I don't want to place like this because this is more at risk. Nobody's likely to play over here, so I'm safer. And for the rest of my turn, well, I don't want to rotate any tiles. I don't want to play my cards. I can't draw any because I'm at full, so I'll pass over to the next player. Ooh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to flip one of these up. Now, I couldn't do anything based on it. That's basically what I found out was I can only buy one of these. So buying one and flipping one up, it doesn't help me terribly much. Okay, and what I had done was just start expanding the web tremendously. Okay, let's go to this Senator Varen and see what she wants to do. Now, she also has cards that look like they might be able to work. In fact, they might both be able to work next turn. With 2 engineers, if she can score both of these next turn, she gets $2 extra. Great. That sounds like a deal. Let's see if we can do that. Well, I'm going to need blue world and a green cog. There's my cog. It's going to be hard to get. The blue and world are up here. I can't reach those too easily. I could get 2 of them here, though. If I expanded into here, I wouldn't have to connect as much. But now here's the thing. What's my other thing? The other thing's a coin. Alright, well, let's see what we got here. We got world and coin. Well, I don't want both of those on one piece, do I? So basically, I'm trying to figure out, can I score both of these on next turn without blowing all my money, basically. So, on this turn, I definitely would need a coin next to the green. So this seems like a good move. But how am I going to get up here to the world? I'm going to play this here, actually, near other people, which you could say is pretty odd. And I'm going to drop my 2 pieces here and here. I'm going to see what happens. I need that green connected, but I could pull. I have 2 pieces I can put for free, but I can pull these off if I go here. So things might work out well for me. I'm willing to hold off on that, and again, not try to play any cards. Nothing gets scored. We're done with me. Let's go to the next player, who's this High Priest. Now his scoring, he says, oh, green, bonus. And a blue, I can get that, and black. Wow, I'm set up for next turn there. What about this thing? Black world target. I'm already going to grab the black there, right? Oh no, I'm grabbing the green. I'm grabbing the black here. World and target are going to be tough. Target's over here. I could get that. What about world? Uh-oh, forgot this. Well, there's one right there. Great. I'll take this. And I'm going to put this one coming off in my way. And I got to pay $1 for this. I forgot about this. Everybody, I've been forgetting to pay their $1. I didn't pay black's $1 either. Red did pay. I'm going to connect to there, and then I get to play 2 for free. And I'm going to grab black. World. Here's the problem. I can take these two, but I can't hit everything, can I? Because I've got world, target, blue, green. That's 4. I can only have 1 more token, and I still haven't taken black. So I need doubling up on those triple cards. I'm not going to be able to do this on 1 turn. So now the question is, okay, well, let's say I score either green or black. It doesn't really matter. On next turn, let's not go for black world. Let's go for green, black, and blue. I gotta spend an extra $1 to get that 3rd piece that I built. And now I'm gonna score this card. And I've connected my character with priests, engineers, and politicians. I've already got a bonus in priests. I'm going to grab another one. And this card is gone. And I've just scored a point. Now there's no event for this turn, so that's no big advantage for me. But I do get to draw another card at the end of my turn, and I'll draw a network card. Maybe it'll help, maybe it won't. We'll see. We have some definite overlap here with the black world that's helpful. So now I just need to get coin and target. And it looks like I'm kind of set up for that. Great. If I have enough money, I can take advantage of it. You know what I forgot though? The 2 people who didn't score get $2 each. They spent $1 each, but they've gotten some money. Alright, let's go back to yellow, and that'll be the last player for this round around. And we'll take a look at what he's got. So he's looking at, I got black, I don't have green, this card's not really useful to me. Hey, it's close to this card, let's see if I can score it. Forgot to turn one of these up. So he wants to score, and that's always a problem for me in this game. He wants to score stuff that he's got really close to him. Now you can't play in both of these. But if he finds a blue or a world, and there are plenty of either, he's in good shape. So what does he need elsewhere? He needs blue money, and he needs black. Playing this one, actually like this. And now what's he looking at? That costs him $1 to play. A new one flips up, which he gets the advantage of looking at before he has to make his decisions, but now he's going to go blue. He'd have kind of liked to have hit this player. It's nice to hit people. It's always fun to hurt someone, but he's going to play there. That costs him $1 to play the extra piece. And now what did he just do? Well, he just scored this one, which means he can take one of his values, and he's going to, like the priest, take what he already is collecting, which is the coin, and get an extra one of them, increasing his advantage there. He loses his card. He gets to draw a new one. He'll draw a network card. Because this is early in the game, I don't think slander makes a lot of sense at this point. It's actually a more expensive way to gain advantages. Take a little break here and get started with red. Ah, break my butt. We can't really take a break here. I have to discard the old event. It's the end of the round here. I have to discard the old event. We don't know what it is. It's going to go in the box, just so we don't see it out. And we turn up a new one. It is not an immediate, which means this doesn't go away immediately. And now we have 3 events in the future that we see, and that's going to be the case for the rest of the game. Now we take that little break, and my marker's in place. Actually, yeah, play another round first. Okay, well, let's start another turn on the red Admiral Chun, and now we had plans that I don't think work here, because again, it's only one conjoined between 2 colors, so I probably can't make this because that requires I have 5 of these circles filled. I only have 5 chits. One has to go home or here. So I can only use one of these 2. They're too big otherwise. Because the red one will be useful here, I'm going to try to aim and make this one work. Okay, so I've got coin green. I need a world. There's a world right here. That's easy for me to get. I don't have to pay anything to put that down. So I'm going to do that and kill a yellow piece. That gets me the connection I need. I am not playing with these at all, I think. However, I do have to look at my next one, and I'm going to want to position myself on one of these red star places. I don't know about one of those I want to do, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue boning over yellow. Why? Well, because they're the only person I can hit. That's just the way the nature of my positioning is. I have to maintain that chain. I might as well hit them. That's probably not making me any good friend there. But now, on my card play turn, I get to play this. And this has a green as well as these other markers. Now, what do I want? Do I want green? Do I want black? Is there some reason to go for any particular of these? Well, all of the others are held by other people. Green gets me a quick advantage in green, so that's what I'm going to play. And that's what I'm taking. I'm going to get the advantage here of an extra credit. Hey, bonus. I can use that money. I'm not really spending anything this turn. I can't play my other card. So now I draw another card, and I'm not going to go for slander. I'm going to keep trying to increase my position. So I've gotten another one, and now I might be able to pair up here because I need red-blue on both of these and black and gold. Whether or not I can, it's hard to tell right now, but maybe with the play of another tile, maybe with what other people do, I'll be able to do what I want to do. We'll see. I have a pile of money which helps, and this is able to generate extra cards, which is very cool. Let's look at what black can do. So they match up on green here and need red, black, and coin. Okay. Oops. This I assume was destroyed. Okay, so I need green. Oh, I'm sorry, blue, black, and coin. Well, I'm only at red. That doesn't really help me. I'd need green, blue, black, and coin. I can do this. Question is, can I improve my position at all? There's a green here, so I think I'm going to need to rotate this piece no matter what and move one. That'll give me black, green, blue, and I don't have the coin either. I'd have to stretch to that. I want to do this because I'm going to get a lot of money back for playing these cards, so it seems worth it. So I'm going to be spending a wad here, but again, it seems like it's going to be worth it. Is there anything here I really need? None of them really help me. I've got to stretch to this coin anyway. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pay $1 to rotate this tile. Now I'm still over here. I take one move. I take two moves. And now I got to pay for the next two moves that I'm making, which are going to get me blue and coin. And now I got two cards. I got green and coin, and I connect them back to myself. So I'll score this. What do I want? Well, I want green. Yeah, he's got green, or she's got green, but I wanted two. It seems like a good idea. And I get $1 immediately for having made that connection here. You get one every time you make that connection. And here, well, here, green, black, and blue. Black is my world. I've got the green, black, blue connection going back home. Great, I can make it. I'm going to take a second green because that gives me the lead there. I've got the lead in black. And I get another $1. Great. I'm out of cards. Bonus, I get to draw 2 cards. I think there's still enough stuff in there that I want to take network cards. And we'll see what these work out to. When we come around to me, I can't do anything with them at this point. Let's go back to blue and see how their plans have worked out. And they've got black, world. Those are both potentials. And coin and red. Okay, well, I've got all of this kind of near me, but I may have to spend a good deal to get it. And I don't have a lot of money. I only have $3. Alright. Black I've got. World I could grab, but then I can't get coin. If I spin one of these two, any great use to that? Not really. So here's what I could do. I could do black for one play, coin for a play, right? World costs me $1. Another $1 to spin or buy. Sounds like it works for me. I'm going to buy. I can do it the other way. I just don't know if I want to, because I feel like I'm going to be too much fighting all the time if I do that. So I need to buy something here, and there aren't a lot of blues too close to me. There's worlds close to me. So I will buy this for $1. That's my first action. That gets replenished. Okay, now, what do I need? I do a move. I do a move. I pay $1. I pay $1. That's $2 more. Hopefully I've got everything right. Black loses their piece. And now let's see if I can play these out. I got coin, world. Oh man, did I not get a black? I got a black here. Great. Okay, coin, world, black. So I get my choice of all of these. Well, world, nobody's going for colonists. So I can grab that. And I get $1 because I matched one of the cards. I don't have to actually have taken, say, green or whatever. I took a color that isn't on there. Now with this one, I have this as well, which is world, black, and target. So I can turn this in. And here I have a lot of choices. I'm going to take another colonist because I think it strengthens me to have a stronger position there. I get another buck there. I'm going to draw 2 cards. And I too will take network cards because there's still a lot here. I don't need to fight over the other stuff. Now we go over to yellow. Let's see what they can plan out. And I'm not going to go into this kind of detail on the planning on every turn. I'm just, on the first turn it wasn't, necessarily as capable to make these deals. Now here we're beginning to see it. And we see the players who had more money, who took a pass and didn't score anything on their first round, have a little bit more flexibility. It was tough for blue to score 2 cards, for example. Now what about this guy? He's got black, blue, coin, world. Sounds like a good combination with that black, blue double up, so he should be able to do this, except he's only got 3 bucks, and it's going to take him all 4 pieces. So that's 2 of his bucks right there, and only gives him 1 buck for flexibility. Let's see if he can do it. Okay, so he wants to do, there's blacks here, coin is definitely just there. That makes black attractive here, yellow over here, and now what? So he needs coin, blue, black, a buck to swing that, and now he needs a world. And this is tough. I'm not seeing a connection he could make there. So let's look at other possibilities. What if he could go blue here, world down here, coin here. He's going to still need a black. But that's not bad if he can find one. Ah, darn, there isn't one. And there's no easy connection, but there's a not too hard one if he spends a buck to turn this. So that's what he's going to do. He's going to spend a buck to turn this piece 180 degrees. And look what this does to other people's world, right? He's just broken up, not necessarily the connections, but he's dismembered and kind of changed what everyone else is living in by doing his change. Now, let's see what we get here. We wanted to take this, which kills 1 for red, drop in here, which kills another 1 for red, here for coin, that cost me a buck, and I gotta put that here, and then here, which cost me a 2nd buck. And there's my 2 bucks, and I've collected my cards, I believe. I've got blue, world, and black all connected. They don't have to be contiguous. I can skip through some things. So I can turn this in, and it looks to me like blue and black is my sort of sweet zone. He's only got 2 black, he's got 3 world. I'm going to take a black card. A political card, and I get a buck with that because that's today's special. And now coin, blue, and black. I'm going to take another black because I want to be in the running somewhere. I get another buck. Now what happens? Well, it's the end of the turn. Not quite. He gets cards, and again, there's enough out there he's going to grab network cards. It's the end of the turn. This goes away. It goes into the discard pile, and we flip a new one up. It's not an immediate, so this is our new our new setup of events. That's the end of what, the 3rd round or 2nd round? I don't know. I'm not going to go into this much detail again. I've said that already. I just want to make that clear. I'll kind of go over how the the flow and maybe some key points in the game where it feels like major decisions are being made. But I think you've got a pretty good idea of the kind of decision making you have to make in this game, and it's kind of an interesting choices, the movement, the payouts, etc. It's like you're faced with a different little puzzle, very Euro feel to that. I can calculate this puzzle out if I just think about it for a little bit, right? I can figure out and optimize my move for this turn. I like that kind of feel to a game. I like it a lot better than the long-term planning that's sometimes required. But anyway, we'll see where we go with this. I feel like this one you can usually react to things instead of making big long-term plans.